the final theorem that we're going to talk about today has to deal with quadrilaterals that are inscribed in a circle. Okay, so one thing we have to remember about quadrilaterals is that the sum of their interior angles are 360 degrees. Okay, and it changes with the number of vertices that the figure has, right? But for a quadrilateral, the interior angles will equal 360 degrees. Okay, but this theorem is that the opposite angles in the quadrilateral, okay, if it's inscribed in a circle, the opposite angles are supplementary. Okay, so that would mean that angle A plus angle C equals 180 degrees. Okay, it would also mean that angle B plus angle D equals 180 degrees. Or, I probably should say they're measures, right? Okay, and so let's just take a look at one simple example. This is something that you're sort of going to have to remember. On the final, we will not have to prove this at all. Okay, but let's just take one quick look here. So it says find the angle measures of quadrilateral GHJK. All right, so what we just have to realize is that the opposite angles are supplementary, right? So that would mean that J and G, okay, our angle J and angle G are supplementary, and angle K and angle H are supplementary. Okay, and so all I would really have to do to start this is just to maybe say something like, the measure of angle J plus the measure of angle K, of G equals 180 degrees. Okay, and then I can just plug in the algebra here. So I'm just going to say that 6b plus 20 plus 3b plus 25 6b plus 20 plus, 3b plus 25 equals 180 degrees. Okay, then just kind of combine the like terms here. Okay, so we know that 6b and 3b is going to give us 9b. Okay, we also know that a positive 20 and a positive 25 is just going to give us a positive 45. Okay, and that equals 180. Okay, at this point I'll just subtract 45 from each side to get 9b. It's going to be equal to 135. And then divide just to get that b equals 15. Okay, now again, we want to know all of the angle measures. Okay, so we have a fair amount of work to do here, I guess. We can just kind of plug these in. Okay, so I'm just going to say that maybe the measure of angle K, the measure of angle J, the measure of angle G, and the measure of angle H. Okay, and so let's just maybe choose the easier ones first. Obviously, we don't want to do H until last. Okay, well, we could do it another way, but we'll just save it till last. Okay, and so I'll just maybe plug it in right here. Okay, so I'm plugging in 15 right here. So I'm just going to say for K, it's just going to be 10 times 15 minus 69. Okay, and I'll just plug that into my calculator here. I don't particularly feel like doing it in my head right now. So 10 times 15 is going to give me 150. Subtract 69 from that, and we'll get 81 degrees. Okay, for J, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to plug in my value of 15 right here. So 6 times 15 is going to give me 90, then plus 20 is going to give me 110 degrees. Okay, now we can kind of use these rules right now, the fact that these are supplementary. So I should be able to figure out pretty quickly that this is going to be 70, that G is going to be 70 because 110 plus 70 is 180 degrees. And I should be able to figure out fairly quickly that the measure of angle H should be 99 degrees, okay? Because again, these are going to be supplementary. So 99 degrees. So these would be all of my answers for this question. Okay. Again, you'll have lots of practice on this on your homework, but we just have to remember the theorem that if a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, then the opposite angles are supplementary.